In this interlock agreement, I have worked for the city for 35 years, and not one person has asked any of us anything. They haven't come to us about what is coming, what possibly could be coming, what might happen, what possibly could happen, or anything. There's no transparency. The way it feels is that your actions are speaking louder than your words and saying that we are not important and serve no purpose and never have to the city of York. And when you get rid of us without any warning, it's not any big deal. That makes me sad because I have given a lot to this city for a long time. I have never abused my benefits. I have worked hard. I am loyal to a fault. I come to work on time. I work overtime to make sure this city runs without a glitch. And the way I am reading this interlock agreement, I will come to work one day and I will be told, don't come back tomorrow. I would encourage all of you to table this until all the parties that are going to be affected have a chance to talk with the powers that be, whoever they are, and express our questions and concerns on our life. Because that is what this interlocking agreement is. 5 people's lives. And I think a bit more consideration for us would be nice.
It concerns me greatly that this thing's just being rammed through. And there's been no input from the officers, there's been no input from the dispatchers, except for maybe a handful of things that happened before Chief Klug resigned. And I think this thing needs to be looked at a little bit more. And I know it could be very detrimental to the city of York if this thing isn't done right.
I come to work every day. I drive from Lincoln, rain, snow, whatever. I've driven in blizzards before to get here because I know that the community of York needs to be served. And I love this community. But now I'm being told, you're expendable. We don't care, you're completely expendable. And if you guys want to talk about saving money, has anybody thought about how much money it is going to cost when you hire new dispatchers, how much you're going to have to send them to training? Even after training, they're going to have a probationary period where they have to double up with another dispatcher. The county dispatchers, half of them live in town. They still have no idea what the streets of this town are like. They don't know where the names are. They don't know where the locations are. The fire department has had several instances with the county dispatch since they've taken over the 911 system, not knowing the correct address of where they're being sent to. We either have to step in because we know, or we just assume that they're going to do what they do. And there's no way for us to tell if they're giving them the wrong address because we don't have the caller on the line. This is a problem that's getting increasingly worse. But instead of trying to fix it and trying to have all of us work together, we're being pulled in different directions because we're all scared to death that our livelihoods are going to be the ones at stake.
And listening to Mrs. Hanson, you know, these people have dedicated their lives to the citizens of the city of York. They really have. They've given up their weekends, they've given up their holidays, they've given up their family time. And to just come in and say, yeah, we're going to save a couple bucks here, see ya. I think you guys need to consider what these folks have done for you. I don't want to disparage any other employees in any other sort of business, but these are trained employees. These people answer that 911 call. These people tell people what to do with heart attacks and all the other things that they do. They're just not, for lack of a better word, they're just not flipping a burger. They're educated. And we're going to take them and we're going to fire them and then say, come over here and do the same job for less money and do it just as well as you were doing it before. I really agree with her. We really need to think this through before we lose good people.
We've been without a chief of police since the end of April. Mike Ratchey's been filling in and doing the best he can, but he got tossed into it in the middle. And basically, it almost sounded like we're getting forced into this without any input from the street officers or the dispatchers. And I think as Mike said, I think you folks need to really step back and look at the whole picture as to what this is going to offer the community and the officers on the street of your community.